Well, here it is on Sunday morning, and I'm about ready to do what might be the most difficult race that I've ever done since I started running. It's a race that they refer to as Argo 13.1. It's a half marathon on what is probably the most hilly roads in all of Kansas City. And besides that, it's really hot. Luckily the sun is not out because they were predicting a heat index of 110. It's going to take a lot of internal fortitude for me to run this race because I have not been training, especially for hills like this. Hallie, you are participating too. How do you feel about it?
I have an idea of what we're getting into, and it's going to be crazy.
Stick around and see how we do.
2, 1, go!
Go! Hallie and I are starting off back of the pack.
Yeah, don't die. Don't die.
That's our goal. We really didn't talk about goals. My goal for today is to finish. What is your goal?
To finish and smile at the end.
Yes. Hey everybody, there's Nell.
Hey!
She's the only,
walking?
she's the smart one. She's walking. I'll be walking here in a second now.
Seth.
Job, Seth. Hallie and I decided we're gonna walk from phone pole to phone pole on this hill. Phone pole to phone pole. I am taking my mask down when we're not around people because these hills, this heat, this humidity, it's awful. We just hit a mile. It was right around 11 minutes, which is better than we expected. We just hit the summit of this hill. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but you can see the summit of this next hill. It's very far away. Take a look. It literally looks like it's straight up and down. Mask up, and now I'm running behind Hallie. Here comes the car. Mask down. Up here is the one time that we vary from this course. We take this short little in and out so we get our 13.1 miles. And here is our lead runner. Good job, man. Yeah, here comes my buddy, Matt Stegman. Good job, man.
Good job, Jason.
Good job, guys. Nice mask, Colleen. And thanks for the finger. Here comes a car. And there's the turnaround. Good job. Hi, Nell. 2 miles. Good job, Hallie. Good job on this hill.
The only thing I can run.
Good job.
Good job, John.
We have an aid station here I'm going to take advantage of. I just got some water, but I'm going to reuse this cup, put it in my pocket. Smush. Pocket. That is a hill. Do you see that? I like going fast down the downhills. Hallie doesn't want to blow out her quads, so I'm just gonna go a little slower down here in the valley and let her catch up. Here she is. Now I'm having trouble on the uphills, and she doesn't seem to be. I said I was gonna walk, but I had visions in my head that I was gonna run. Ooh, good job. Here are 2 beautiful horses. Hi. No more making up excuses for standing around. Hairpin, turn around. I didn't miss the turn like I tend to do. So, good job marking the course.
We're just over 3 miles.
Oh yeah, over 3 miles. The thing about these downhills is they're so steep, you actually have to brake the whole time. And it's just as tiring. I can still kind of see Hallie on the horizon. She's over there. See ya, sucker! The 4th mile! Yes. Remember that cup I put in my pocket? I'm gonna put it to use right here. Okay, runners. Argo is no joke. We're only like 4¼ miles in. I'm walking a lot. And I'm hurting. I'm gonna finish this race, but I'm gonna have a really slow time. So bear with me. I caught up to Hallie, but not for long.
Almost there.
Hallie just told me 5 miles. Woo! I told Hallie to go ahead if she wanted to, because I'm struggling, and she's not. Hey Caleb, how come you didn't tell me there were hills on this run?
What hills?
What a jerk. Hallie barely stopped at the aid station and then continued. I am gonna take in some coconut water and start over. I'm gonna use this park bathroom, but I'm using the women's because I used the men's at the beginning of the race, and I have never seen such a disaster in my life. I heard all the men were using the women's. Hey, is anyone in there? No one's in here. It's a one-holer. Trader Joe's coconut water, pickle juice, peanut butter ball, water. These two both told me that I haven't hit the hard hill yet. Wave.
It's over there. You still got more torture to go.
Don't like it. He said the road's so steep that when I put the camera out, it'll be right in front of the camera. All right, let's do this.
Go get him, Jason.
All right, thank you.
You got it, man. You got it.
The new plan is run when I can run and walk all the rest of the time. There's Hallie. She's looking so strong. I'm at 6 miles. Okay, here's the turnaround. I am going to stop filming because the rest of the race is exactly the same as what I've already showed you, except we don't do that little turn out and back. And I'd rather be carrying a water bottle than you guys. So I will see you at the finish line. Hopefully I make it there. I'm dying, but I can do it. Hey everybody, there's Nell up there. This is no joke. Is this a joke?
Not a joke.
Not a joke.
This sucks ass.
Yeah. Good job though, you're looking strong.
Well, I'm ready to be done.
I just hit 7 miles. I have a lot to think about. Do I want to continue? My stomach says, maybe not. My brain, that's a different story. I'm gonna head out. My stomach's not happy, so I might not make it to the end before I turn around. We'll see. Stay tuned. Yeah, buddy!
For July 5.
Why are you filming this way?
Why not?
Okay, we're both done. I finished with a time of 3:37. Hallie, how'd you do?
Sub 3.
I would have to say that this race was more difficult than any race I've ever done. Half marathon, marathon, 50K. What about you, Hallie?
This is going to be a close tie with the Baton Memorial Death March at White Sands Missile Range.
There you go. If you ever want to sign up, there's one in the winter, there's one in the summer. They only allow 50 people, and you have to pay in cash at Casey Running Company, and you have to have a big smile. And you have to remember to keep watching and subscribe, because as you know, this is the year that I did something stupid.
We all do something stupid at least once a month. Argo just happens to be the July.